Yeah, man. How's it going?
Oh, just trying to balance work,
Yeah.
streaming, recording.
Family.
Are we doing honorable mentions since it's only top 5?
Yeah, absolutely. Format won't change except for the lopping 5 off the top. Oh, man. Well,
We better be doing honorable mentions because I got some of those written down.
Yeah, I've got enough honorable mentions to make it a top 10.
That's fine. Well, welcome to Dad and Company Podcast 76.
Oh, hey.
Yeah,
Already recording.
Yeah, we've been recording for the past 45, 51, 53 seconds.
Can you hear my
Sweet.
chewing?
No.
I keep pulling the mic away.
Anyway, as we just alluded to, if you weren't listening last week, we have changed the format again. So we were a free form, just weekly discussion, and now we were a top 10 podcast, and now we were a top 5.
We were a.
Yep, top 5.
I love your grammar.
Top 5 podcast.
I can English.
I can English too. So, can you hear Jen and I?
I can hear you really well. I can hear Jen okay.
Nobody can ever hear me really well on this.
It's because your voice doesn't carry the way mine does. All right,
I don't project it.
Try it now.
Can you hear me now?
More like she's not loud,
She's never loud.
and you're loud.
I'm always loud.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's try.
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay, good. We're just going to roll with it, and I'll do post-editing stuff.
Yeah, sure.
I don't ever edit it.
I do.
Yeah, I'm like 2 episodes behind right now. I still need to listen to the fries and
Superhero powers.
the other one. No, listen to the superhero powers. The mixed drinks or
Oh, yeah,
was it
yeah.
mixed drinks?
Yeah, mixed
Yeah.
drinks. All right. Well, as you all can hear,
So-
I'm here with my wife,
Hi, I'm chewing some chips.
and I'm here back with James. James is back.
Hi, I'm drinking some pop.
And I am doing neither of those. So we are going to be doing top 5 improvised weapons in movies.
Can you move your phone to the other side of the mic so James goes first and not me?
Yeah.
Oh, I have to go first, huh? That's okay. I'm okay going first.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Yay. So one quick announcement. I did get in stickers.
Yeah, and he handed them out at the FC Cincinnati game.
Yeah, I did.
We were there
nice.
last night for FC versus NYC. FCC versus NYC. And we had to go to the
Dude, my
bathroom during the
bracket is already
intermission.
fucked.
And then we're like, where did Papa Bear go? We're looking around. And we finally see him coming back up the stands, and he's just handing stickers to people. I was
That's
like,
funny.
Here, have a sticker.
at first I was really confused. I was like, what did he just hand that random lady?
So those are stickers for my streaming platform, completely unrelated, 740. Go check us out on Twitch. But I also was handing out magnet business cards for Dad and Company Pod. So if you're new and you got my card from the FC Cincinnati game, let's go. Welcome.
That was a great game.
Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to
You
the
need to go back and listen to all the ones with the appels. Those are the only ones you really need to worry
Those
about.
are the best ones.
One of them is
Yeah.
entitled Return to the Orchard.
Return to the
Oh,
orchard.
yeah, that one too.
That one too. So that was fun. I also today ordered some completely unrelated merch, and I've yet to get any requests or like hard deadlines on Dad and Company merch. So that is something.
Well, but see, that's completely unrelated from what we're doing here.
But
not if it's Dad and Company merch.
You see what I did there?
I see what you did there. I heard what you did there.
Yeah.
I heard what you said. So
Heard what you said?
said what you heard.
We will be starting to my left, as always, going clockwise. The first person to my left is my phone, and James is joining us via phone call.
Cellular device.
Cellular signal.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Did I do the... Oh, God, I'm 100 years old. I turned my flashlight on my phone again.
Woo!
I like to do that. So we will be...
You're so bright.
I don't think he saw what you did there.
Wrong button.
That's okay. I can't hear it anyways, so.
Yeah, I don't know how to turn that on. Anyway, we'll go from my left around clockwise because that's how you're supposed to take turns on turn-based things, clockwise. You looked at me like you were going to say something.
No, I'm just waiting for you to start, bro.
Start, I'm done.
True.
So, we will
From 5 to 1.
We'll start at number
Honorable
5.
mentions after 2.
To go to number 1 because we're not animals. If you have any honorable mentions, we'll
we're
do
not
it
animals
after
here.
number 2.
And he's always going to say that his list is last because
forgot
his
that.
is right.
And we will end on my list because my list is always the correct list.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, I'm number 1, bitch.
I'm
So-
number 1, bitch. So, do we have any questions or comments or concerns about this podcast? Before
Oh, about the podcast? Nah.
No.
No. Okay, James, kick it off. Number 5.
All right, number 5 of the top 5 improvised weapons in movies. I've got a billiard ball in the movie Kiss of the Dragon.
Kiss of the Dragon. That's a good one.
Yes,
Was it
Jet Li.
which ball did he use? The cue ball? He might have been the cue ball. I don't remember.
It was a red ball. It was a red ball, so
So-
yeah.
Was
It probably
one of
still
those
had white on it.
Fancy.
3? Was it 3? Probably maybe a 3. Anyway, yeah, that was
No, it was a solid red ball.
3.
Because I went back and watched the clip like a little bit ago and showed Liza.
Oh,
So it was
So-
like the
Snooker
ones they
ball?
use for like
snooker.
tricks.
Yeah, it could be. That's my guess.
I already know what your number 1 is going to be unless you changed it just
Nope.
because you knew I knew.
No, you know
I
exactly.
mean,
what my number one
it
is.
makes sense that it was a trick thing because it was like a trick shot, that he kicked it and across the room and slammed into the
he
dude's
did
head.
Kick it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Pool ball is a good one. There's a lot of movies that have a. Do you have?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have one on your list?
No,
I'm
I do not.
actually surprised about that. There's a good one in Boondock Saints when the dude's on top of Rocco, and
I have a feeling
We're
that
not
another
discussing Boondock
improvised
Saints
weapon
yet.
from Boondock Saints is going to be on there.
It's already on my list.
shit, I have one also. What is okay?
I figured it'd be on there.
We'll get there when we get there.
So
So, anyways, that was my number 5.
billiards ball number 5.
My number 5 is vinyl records from Shaun of the Dead.
I almost.
I almost put that on mine.
It was so good.
I love that scene. Oh no, not that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I was so close to putting that on. I'm like, and I was talking to Liza about it. I'm like, that scene is just amazing.
That movie.
Is amazing.
Oh, yeah, the whole movie is.
He had to pause
I
it
had
for a
to
second. Cough.
Well, I didn't pause it. I just muted.
Muted it. It felt weird.
Oh, okay. There you go. I helped.
So
Yeah, the vinyl record scene was.
Is there a song? I'm gonna cough again.
I don't know what he's trying to ask because he's coughing.
Yeah, I appreciate you just narrating instead of maybe filling with.
That I was filling instead of with silence.
I could have just not and just coughed.
Hey, you know what? You're the content creator, so that's on you.
Fair enough. Touche.
Oh,
I
man.
hear when you do.
I know he can't, so he thinks. Is there a song playing? There's not a song playing when they're throwing it, is there? I don't remember.
There probably is,
Yeah.
but
There's
I don't
songs playing throughout the whole movie.
It's true.
know. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. There probably is.
Sean,
And then, of course, they use the cricket bat, but I felt like that was less of an improvised weapon because it's a bat. Yeah.
it's such a great movie. I love that movie.
I know.
Or when they're going
Amazing.
through the all right, we'll grab Phil.
And he keeps editing it.
No, we can't do that. Oh, okay. Great movies. My number 5 is the song Indian Love Call.
What?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
You ever see the movie Mars Attacks?
Oh my God,
I haven't seen
25
that
years
movie
ago.
since I was in high school.
They just drive her and they figure out that music is what kills all the.
And it explodes their brain.
Nice.
Indian Love Call is the song that they're playing as they're walking or they're driving and walking around.
I had no clue.
Killing
I
all
never
the
could have told you that.
What a
Hey, my wife is back.
Hello, wife.
Well, she's not in the house yet. She just pulled up. She had to go get some syrup. We're having waffles for dinner. So
waffles.
waffles.
And in the morning, I'm making waffles.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, she just pulled up. She'll be in just a second.
Yeah.
So, anyways, the song. Yeah, I have not watched that movie since, like I said, high school.
Yeah. So go back.
It's really a terrible movie.
Go back and waste your time on that amazing movie.
I was gonna say there's probably a reason I haven't. I don't really remember hardly anything about it.
It's not great.
Except for the dog with the woman's head, or yeah.
I forgot about that.
Jesus. I had to throw something really stupid on the list.
You
Oh,
always
I've
do.
got some stupid stuff on here. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
my number 4 is pretty good too. Number 4, James.
Number 4, we've got Thomas the Train
Oh my
in
God.
Ant-Man.
Man, oh shit, I forgot about that.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a good one.
It was between that and the salt shaker from Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Thomas the
But I
Train
did-
is better, I think.
Oh yeah, that's
the only thing that was missing was just like a very subtle like George Carlin reference. Why are you? Because
I was trying to hear whatever happened in the background on James's.
Oh,
Say hi.
Hi.
hi,
Okay, she said hi.
hello.
And Jennifer.
Hi.
She said, "What's up?"
Yeah,
Feeling.
that is a great. That's a really good one. I'm actually kind of jelly about that one.
Jelly that you didn't think of it.
Yeah, Thomas the Train. That's a funny looking dog. Wasn't that guy from Remember the Titans? Is that
The police officer. Yeah, he is the guy.
Julius?
Yeah.
Yes.
I never even thought about that.
All right. I
All right.
Number
4.
Number 4.
My number 4 is technically a twofer.
Oh, here we go. Bullshit's starting already.
Chronicles of Riddick, the teacup, and then the sardine can.
Oh my
key.
God.
The key. What are you gonna do? Kill me with a soup cup?
It's teacup actually. And then he picks up the little key and puts it on the stone, and they just run away.
Another movie I haven't seen in forever. The Bat was actually a really good movie.
Absolutely love.
Not as
Chronicles
good
of
as Pitch
Riddick.
Black.
Pitch Black is so good.
I prefer
Pitch
Chronicles
Black
of
was
Riddick hard.
amazing.
Like, I cannot stand just the Riddick movie. That one's so dumb.
I didn't watch that one.
It's so
I
bad.
don't know if I watched Riddick or not.
I don't think it fit with his character.
I think it's a half gram heavy on the back
But
side.
Chronicles of Riddick was amazing. I love that movie.
No.
And
There
I
you go.
always have
Thank
to
you.
watch the director's cut.
That's enough.
Yeah, that's enough, James.
enough,
Jeez.
That's
You
enough
don't-
talking about Riddick,
Sorry.
okay? Jesus.
No, she's
I
no,
saw
Mads is over here putting hay in the guinea pig
Hey.
theater stuff.
I saw this thing that there was a comment on one of the videos because I was trying to remember exactly if he calls it a soup cup or a teacup. I was like, I know he calls it a teacup, but for some reason I was thinking he calls it a soup cup. So I had to look it up on YouTube. And the top comment on the one that I saw said something about when you realize that Vin Diesel is an anagram for I end lives.
Oh.
It made me chuckle.
What is Vin Diesel on the anagram for?
I end lives.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
But only a quarter mile at a time.
No, I don't like those movies.
That is...
You know, I thought about putting one from one of the Fast and Furious movies on here. The safe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That,
But I was like, nah.
I love those movies. They're so good. They're so good because of, if you take them at face value, they're so good.
Oh yeah,
They're so
yeah.
bad,
You've
but
gotta
it's okay.
just like
The stupid one where they drive the car out of the
Atmosphere?
fucking sky high building
I've not seen that one yet.
because there's a flash drive. in
Oh,
it.
out of the building, going from skyscraper to skyscraper
It was so
in
dumb.
Dubai.
That one
Yeah,
was
that was
awesome.
pretty dumb.
I like how that was the one, not the one where they took the car into space.
I
I've
didn't
not seen
watch
that one
that.
yet. So.
Oh, that one's good.
I don't think I've watched any. Wait, is the one with the flash drive after the one where they parachute the cars down? Or
They
is that the same movie?
they parachute the cars down in multiple ones.
Paul Walker is fighting someone on a giant truck that is
Flash
hanging
Drive
over
is
the.
after that.
Okay, so I've seen the flash drive one, and I've seen that one, and I haven't seen any after those
Oh
two.
man,
Those movies
really
are
good.
so bad.
Don't you take it back.
No. What's your number 4?
My number 4.
Oh yeah, we're doing that.
Oh yeah, there's also a top 5 list going on here.
Hey.
A typewriter
What movie?
from Misery.
Oh, I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Oh,
That's
Well,
that movie. Just thinking about that movie.
when he's
That
hobbled
was
by her.
Liza and I were
that's
talking
the
about it
scene.
the other day about how that's one of the Stephen King movies that they cannot remake.
I just
It's so iconic.
all I know is that
That and Shawshank Redemption.
after he was done with that typewriter with her, more than just the end was broken.
That's true.
Just
I think
saying.
the space bar might have been also.
Nah.
Return. Ching.
It's not so. Best improvised weapon in that movie, maybe the only improvised weapon in that movie. Not the worst.
No.
Thing
no.
in that movie.
No. She hobbles him.
Oh no, the hobbling.
Oh God. I was talking about just the boredom of reading books.
Oh, okay.
Wah, wah.
Hey, it's actually a really good book.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the realm of books, I believe you.
Oh, good.
Remember,
Good, good.
kids, stay in school, read a bunch of books. It'll make you go
Yes.
far.
Not as good as Pet Cemetery, but still pretty good.
No-
So,
Pretty
anyways,
good book.
Number
three. All right. So, number 3 on my list is a garage door
A
in
garage.
Scream.
Oh,
Oh. Wow. I didn't even think of Scream.
yeah. Man, that
See,
just,
at first I thought about the TV,
Be right back.
but then I'm like, no, garage door is much better.
a garage door is much better. Oh man, I don't even know if I've seen Scream all the way through.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I definitely have never seen any of the sequels.
I've seen 1 and 2. I think
I've
they're up to
seen
6
all
now.
of them.
I might have seen the 3rd one.
I have not.
I know I've seen the second one at least when doing What's Her Face Get Together.
I know it's really iconic, but I've just never seen them. So
Yeah,
I
I've
know,
seen them
but
all.
I think that I know what happens. You know, I feel
A bunch
like
of people
I
get
have-
murdered.
Well, yeah, you basically know what happens
Yeah.
in all of them, even if you've only watched one.
I feel like I know the whole movie
They're always wearing a ghost face.
through like osmosis or whatever. Just like
You want osmosis?
Yeah.
You got osmosis.
not Chris Rock.
Like all of the
osmosis.
Scream. Yeah. Yeah.
Number 3.
All right. My number 3,
Number 3.
is the book in John Wick chapter
Number 3,
3.
my
Oh,
lord.
yeah.
Oh, against Bobon.
Yeah.
Yes, the
Oh.
book.
Yeah.
Ooh. What?
Yup.
Oh,
That's
just right
when
in the mouth.
And then bam.
Oh, ugh.
Yeah, that's my number 3. He has a lot of improvised weapons. I thought about going with the pencil scene,
Yeah, the pencil.
but
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, the book.
Think about the curb stomping in American History X.
That's
It's
actually,
basically the same thing with the book.
yeah, that's actually one of my honorable mentions is the curb in
Oh,
American
yeah?
History
The
X.
curb?
Oh, I cannot.
Oh,
I can
Like
like
the curb.
feel grit on my teeth
Oh.
every time I think of that.
yeah, that's a hard scene to watch.
Yeah.
Just the scene, though. The
Yeah,
mo-
that
the,
scene. The movie's
the
amazing.
movie's fine. The scene.
I mean, there's a lot of difficult stuff in the movie.
Yeah, that was the.
Well, yeah.
But that scene, Ugh. Anyway, let's not talk about that scene. I don't even need to mention it again since I already told you something.
No,
I was going to say, you're the one that
I did not bring it up.
I'm the one that brought it
brought
up.
you're the one that put it in your honorable mentions.
Yes.
I
now
blame both of you.
Okay. What's your
It's
number
okay.
3?
That's fine. I'll take the blame.
Big number 3, my lord.
Big number 3, my lord.
We're waiting on you.
Oh, yeah, it's my turn. Sorry, I fell asleep.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling that this is the one that's on your list, but mine is the toilet.
That is
Toilet
my number
from
2.
Boondock Saints. Yep. I told Liza, I said this is going to be on either one or both of their lists.
It is my number 2 on my list.
Oh. There's a lady on, was it the 4th floor that's complaining about water dripping down in her apartment. The 4th floor, huh? Then
Fourth
it looks
floor.
like we're going to the 5th.
I might just be wanting a bagel with my coffee.
Yeah. That was a scene.
Cafe latte, sweet and low. I ain't getting them no
Twist of
fucking
lemon.
bagel. Well, I love that. That movie is so good.
There's so many great lines from that movie. That is our Christmas movie. We didn't watch it this past Christmas, though. I don't.
Wyatt fucking hurt.
But yeah. So I don't need to say my number 2 when we come back around.
Well, I still need to say my number 2.
I know.
Movies. Movies are the explanation for this.
I believe
This
it says
John Wayne shit doesn't work in real life.
television.
Bad television, yeah.
Anyway,
You're like speeding through it. We don't have to fucking speed through this. We're allowed to talk.
We don't have to.
Okay, number
Yeah.
2. We'll see how quick we can make this episode.
All right.
well,
Well,
we could have sat there
my
for an
number
hour
2.
recording.
I sort of cheated on number 2. Okay. So my number 2 is Kevin McAllister.
The entire house.
Both houses, like
Oh.
from Home Alone and Home Alone 2. Both houses. Just Kevin McAllister is an improvised weapon.
I think the best improvised weapon in that movie is the whole basement stairs.
Oh, I knew you were going to say
Oh,
that. Tar and
The nail.
the nails.
Ouch.
does he call him a horse's ass in that movie?
I don't know, but I've got two
dogs
dogs leaning
leaning
against
on you.
me.
The sound of a tool chest falling down your stairs.
And then the ornaments under the window.
It's the, you just have a
what is
thing
it with
for
you and
feet
people
pain.
stepping on stuff?
Don't step on sharp, ouchy things. I hate it.
It's the funniest one though is
Let's just throw some Legos out at your house. How about that?
I think the funniest one is not the paint cans, but the fucking like what
The feathers that blow on him afterwards.
The big pipe.
No, it's like a big pipe.
Oh.
And he like
So
Big like
What?
sewage pipe or something.
I kind of have
Yeah.
like a fear of stepping on sharp things.
Oh.
Like I hate it. But I also have a fear walking across decks with wide gaps. And do you know this? And I used to say it was an irrational fear. And it was created because of watching Leprechaun when I was little. And the leprechaun
love that
slashes the guy's Achilles tendon.
Oh, I didn't even think about Leprechaun, the pogo stick.
pogo stick.
So I always
Yes.
had a fear walking across decks with wide gaps that like someone was going to stab up through into my foot. So I hate those. And I always thought it was irrational until the one time we came home and that lady was hiding under our back
that is
deck
true.
with a bag of knives.
With a bag of knives, a purse.
Wait,
a
what?
purse of knives.
Yeah, we
Okay?
came home from taking the kids out to eat and go to the movies, and I like ran across the deck because I had to be. I'm like, I'm getting to one of the bathrooms first, and then I'm in the bathroom, and then like I hear a knock, and I'm like, oh, God, kids, I was trying to get to the bathroom, go pee, and then Chris is like, there's a lady who just came out from under our porch.
I was like, you just stay in the house. Call the cops.
And it turned out she had this big knit purse full of like kitchen knives and stuff because she was hiding from her drunk husband across the street.
Oh my God.
yeah.
So we had to like leave the porch lights off, and Chris hid her in the back of the vehicle to drive her down to the fire department so that they didn't come over to our house.
Yeah, the police were like, we'll come and pick her up. And I'm like, you are not coming to my house. Absolutely. I don't want my neighbors knowing that you picked her up from over here. I was like, I will fucking...
Where was this from?
When we lived on
At
the
the
edge
old
of New
house?
Marshfield.
Yeah, at the old
Oh
house.
my God.
Yeah, it was crazy. You know
So
how
I no
that,
longer feel like it's an irrational fear.
like, you know how all that space was under our deck on the left side? Yeah, she was just stowed away. And I was like, lady, you, A, are holding a knife, and B, have a whole bag full of knives. I'm going to need you to not fucking move, okay? Because my kids are behind me. My wife's in the house.
I believe I locked the door with you outside with her.
That's absolutely as you should have.
I was like, bye.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, and I fucking Anne Frank that shit. She just like stowed away in my. She got in my the van.
God.
I was like, lay down in the van. I was like, I'm gonna need your purse though, and I took her purse and like put it up front. I was like,
oh, I don't blame you on that one.
I was like, lay down, do not get up. I was until like we are at the fire station, and she laid there and got out. And all I did was drop her off. That's it.
And then got subpoenaed a few months later for court, but then they ended up not having a hearing because I think he pled that out or something.
Yep.
Nice. You're
Yeah.
Good Samaritan. How about that?
I was less about being a good Samaritan and more about just I didn't want any of that shit.
Oh, no. You were a good Samaritan. Come on. Don't be modest.
Man, that was a crazy ass day.
Yeah, irrational fear validated.
No kidding.
Yeah. Fair
Wow.
enough. All right. I don't even know where.
So,
I'm
were
supposed to
we?
be saying my number
Jennifer,
two.
what's your number two?
My number two, surprisingly, no one has said yet. It's the toilet from Boondock
Oh,
Saints.
toilet.
The
Yeah,
whole
the whole fucking toilet.
or like the lid.
No, the whole
all
thing.
of
When he picks it up and he jumps with it.
The toilet.
The
Yeah.
toilet.
And then he beats the shit out of the guy with the
Yes.
with the lid.
The whole fucking
With the lid,
toilet.
yeah.
Oh man,
He was protecting his brother.
so. What's he say? By some huge freaking guy.
Yeah, some cereal crushed by some huge freaking guy.
So we got a serial crusher theory, and I don't even remember what the other one was now.
Can I help you?
His dogs are
Isn't just
kicking her.
puffed against my ass.
So my number two is a squirt gun full of holy water
Holy water.
Oh.
from dusk till dawn.
That's the
I
one,
almost
yeah.
talked about.
We were talking about that one also.
I was thinking of
jackhammer?
Yeah, the jackhammer, the modified jackhammer.
The state.
See, I couldn't remember if it was in From Dusk Till Dawn or from John Carpenter's Vampires.
It was dusk till dawn.
Yeah, Liza told me.
I think
She's
in
like, "Oh, yeah, it's
vampires,
Dusk Till
don't they
Dawn."
dunk a crossbow into holy water and shoot it?
Is it? I know that.
I don't remember. It's been a long time since
Yeah,
I've seen that movie. Also,
It's a trope that's been used.
I know
numerous
that
times, yeah.
in John Carpenter's Vampires, he has like the little piece of bat and a shotgun that he makes.
Yes,
and they
yes,
like
and he makes a
Oh,
cross,
yeah.
and they bless it.
and then he like brings it down, and uses it, pull the trigger, and then puts it back.
Yeah.
yep.
So that's what mine is.
Bro,
The
I was sitting here first, quit kicking me in the ass.
holy water and shotgun, or holy water squirt gun. The holy water
Yes.
shotgun.
The holy water shotgun.
That sounds like something from a video game.
Yeah, it
Probably
does.
is. Goes with the holy symbol.
Dark Metamorphosis.
It's my favorite move.
I know it is. That's why I said it.
I won't even try
Yeah.
the voice. Don't look at me.
All state.
I was thinking Dark Metamorphosis.
So, honorable mentions.
All right.
Let's try to drag
So-
this out for about 5 to 10 minutes.
Well, I've got at least 5 to
All right.
say.
Have you ever seen the movie Three Ninjas?
Yes.
Okay, the pepper balls and the X-Lax belly buster.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Yeah, we were talking about that whenever I was making my list, and Madeline's just like, wait, they put a bunch of X-Lax in it? And I'm like, okay, now I know what we're going to watch tonight. Yeah, we got to watch that one.
That one is a good one.
I
Yes.
haven't seen all of that. I think I've seen parts of it.
I can't hear you.
I said I think I've only seen parts of that.
Do you have any other honorable mentions?
Yes, I've got one more.
One more.
Frying pans.
Just
Who knew?
Who knew? Just in general, there are a few movies where frying pans.
There are a
prevalent.
few movies, yes, but
Yeah, but
you know,
apparently Flynn Rider never saw those movies.
Who knew?
that's true.
That one's
That's
a good
true.
one.
I have one.
Oh, Liza just came in and said she has one that we didn't think about.
Okay.
The original Super Mario Brothers movie.
The original Super Mario Brothers movie.
We just watched it.
Yes.
The Karibo shoe and the bomb bombs. Those were
The bomb bombs. Well, bomb bomb is a weapon,
Seems like a
but
weapon.
the shoes.
the Karibo shoe.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. And did anybody realize that was a Karibo shoe until right now?
No, I did not.
Nope. I also didn't. I thought it was a sock.
I haven't
I
seen
don't
that
know.
movie in a lifetime, it feels like.
Yeah, but you know what it is from.
Yeah, I remembered what the Goombas look like. When I think of that the movie, all I can think of are the weird ass Goombas in that
The
movie.
dinosaur Goombas
Yeah.
that aren't Goombas?
Yeah.
That's all I can think of when I picture that movie.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
it's such a ridiculous movie, but it's kind of funny.
I
whenever
prefer
you
the
go back
live
and watch
action TV show.
With the Super Mario Brothers.
Yes. That one.
it. Yep.
Is that it for you?
That's my honorable mentions. Yes.
All right. I've got a few honorable mentions.
I have 100 honorable mentions.
I'm going to tell you the first two really quick because I know you don't approve of them because they're technically from TV shows and not movies.
Okay.
My first one is Riker using a tractor beam to throw an asteroid at another ship.
Riker.
And the A-team that built the machine with the forklift and the compressed air tank, and it shot 2x4s at people.
Okay.
And then 2 for movies. The payphone in Hellboy when he kills Samael in the like subway station. He beats him to death with the payphone.
Yep.
And then anything that Jackie Chan touches in the pretty much any movie, but
anything
specifically
Jackie Chan touches is a weapon.
specifically the one that always like makes me laugh without fail is the ladder fight scene in Jackie Chan Strikes Back. I absolutely love that scene. But I like anything Jackie Chan. When you said that we were gonna do that, I was like, I can't pick one.
Yeah, that's
Because I
it's
could
like
make my
Home Alone.
entire list Jackie Chan.
Top 5
And see,
Jackie
that's the
Chan
reason
improvised weapons.
I love
see,
him,
the
and I
only
love when he
reason
always
I
gets
didn't
hurt
pick
and he like
Jackie
shakes his
Chan-
hand.
The only reason I didn't pick Jackie Chan is because I figured it'd be too obvious after the message that Liza sent.
Yes, yes.
I love that. And then the steering wheel in Rush
The
Hour.
PJ that you sent?
That's
Yeah,
great.
like whipping it around. Any coat
coat.
that Jackie Chan wears.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, anything that Jackie Chan touches becomes an improvised weapon.
Every article he touches. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Really? I'm surprised.
I already took the curb off.
So I
are you
have
surprised
an
by?
honorable mention, and I hope it's not anybody's number one, but the loading suit from Aliens.
No,
Oh yes.
it's not on mine at all.
Still gonna make them happy.
Yes.
That was, I mean, I don't consider that a weapon because it was,
It's
No,
not a
it's
weapon.
not.
It's a tool.
and that was like
Yep.
the ultimate, like, all right, bitch, let's fucking do this.
Yeah. I thought of another one too after you're done.
No, I'm good. That was it.
The paperclip and rubber band on Gremlins 2.
How about the microwave in Gremlins?
The microwave in
The blender.
the Flash movie when they put the baby in it.
Yeah, I've not seen that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not a weapon actually, but like apparently there's this huge explosion or something in a hospital in the nursery ward or whatever they call it, and there's a bunch of babies flying around, and he has to save them all, and he puts one of them in a microwave.
Oh my god. Really?
Yes. Fucking stupid.
Oh my god.
But I
So
didn't watch it.
Liza mentioned earlier in the movie Return to Oz, the egg that he uses to kill the Troll King,
Yep, that's a
where
good one.
the chicken lays the egg.
I
Yeah.
got no idea because I don't like The Wizard of Oz or any of the other movies. I don't watch them.
Water from the first Wizard of Oz
Water.
movie.
Yes. Yes.
How about a house from the first Wizard of Oz?
House. Yeah, fair enough. I didn't even think of that one.
A house, yes.
I almost said the
Monkeys.
hammer
How about
in
monkeys?
Drive.
A hammer, just a
Flying monkeys.
Yeah, I get it, but
When he puts the bullet to the guy's head and whacks it with the hammer.
yeah, for some reason,
It's just a good scene. That's the only reason why I wanted to include it.
I just don't. A hammer to me, I wouldn't put on this list, even though I'd put a mech suit on the list. I don't understand my logic there, but
Me neither.
me,
But
I think a hammer has been overdone.
yeah.
You know, like a hammer, a pitchfork. You know,
I like that scene in Drive.
What about the weapon that the dude uses in No Country for Old Men?
I've not seen it.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
I don't think I've seen it either.
It's compressed air.
Does he like put it in someone's body and blow them up?
No, it's like it's either that or it's like that piston that they use for animals.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's a little
Yeah.
bolt comes out.
Yeah.
That's what they use for
yeah,
pigs. They
bolt
use,
shooter.
yeah, they use that in it. The remake of it.
Do not put that in your pocket. That is your lucky quarter. That you guys need to watch that movie. It is an amazing movie. Almost
Yeah, you say that about a lot of movies that I end up not liking.
how about Monster Squad using pizza to kill Dracula because of the garlic on it?
I don't know what monster.
Now that's an improvised weapon.
Oh yeah, food's gonna kill me one day too.
Or the squirt guns in The Lost Boys, where they have
yeah.
all the water with the garlic.
Oh yeah,
That's a good one.
I love that movie.
Shit, I forgot about that one completely.
That's a good one.
We could go on and on.
So you can just use all kinds of squirt guns against vampires. So that's your no. Hey, that's kind of loud.
You know, if you eat enough garlic, you can probably just piss on them too.
Play in your room.
Or worse. Number one.
What's your number one, James?
Number one, the best number one, the pencil in The Dark Knight.
Oh yeah, that's
That I believe is derived from using the pen in Batman with our boy Johnny.
with our boy Johnny. Your
Yeah.
boy Johnny.
Wait, what?
What?
Do you not remember that in was it Batman or Batman Returns?
I do not remember.
He has like the feather pen and stuff like that. He kills
Oh yes, the feather
Jack
pen.
Nicholson when he plays it.
Jack
He
Nic-
has
yeah,
the
it
feather
was in
pen
Batman.
and he kills somebody with it.
Okay.
And I just feel like that's homage to that.
Maybe. Although
Ah.
I remembered one of those. I
Because
didn't remember the other.
he
That's
mentioned
because
how
you
the
don't
feather.
like the Jack Nicholson ones, and I do. I prefer Jack Nicholson.
Okay, that is not true. Just because Heath Ledger's a better
He's
Joker
not a better
doesn't mean
Joker.
I don't like the original Batmans.
I will
love
die
them
on this
both.
hill.
but
He is not.
Heath Ledger is better.
No. I much
Yeah.
prefer Jack Nicholson, and I much prefer Michael Keaton as Batman,
That's fine. You're allowed to prefer them.
and I will always prefer those. I will never be convinced otherwise.
That's okay. It's okay to be
Well,
hard-headed about some things.
It's okay.
I love those
it's okay,
movies.
Jennifer, because in every argument somebody has to be wrong.
And I'm okay if you guys think I'm
So-
wrong. Those movies
I
are
love
so
you.
much better.
Number
That's okay. Chris is going to say that my number one is not an improvised weapon, but I believe it is an improvised weapon. Very much so. It was built by
Well, let's
Tony
hear it.
Stark in a cave with a box of scraps, the Mark I.
Uh,
The Mark One is not an improvised weapon.
Yes, it is.
I can see her argument on this.
He
Um,
was held captive in a cave, and he had
Madeline.
other
what
things,
she's doing.
and he improvised that suit. There were no plans prior to that for that suit. The Mark I is an improvised weapon.
I can sort of see that. I can see her,
100% improvised
her argument
weapon.
on that.
You can
My number one is
spend
better than
months
yours.
building something and call it an improvised weapon.
Improvised weapon.
A box of scraps in a cave.
Improvised weapon.
Okay, all right. That's a great number one.
If you can say a
question
paper
for you,
cutter,
Chris.
I can
Question
say
for
the
you.
Mark I.
How much time can you spend building something and consider it an improvised weapon?
Not months. 2 hours.
Oh, 2 hours.
I would
Okay.
say not.
So the house in Home Alone does not count because it took him like most of the day to do that.
Look, I'm trying to.
What about the toilet that, sat there for a while?
The one he ripped off, carried, and made a weapon.
It was there.
That's
Yes.
The Mark
you guys
I.
are making false equivalencies.
The Mark I
It sat
is an
there.
improvised
It sat
weapon.
there waiting for him. He knew he was going to use that.
He was going to use it.
That's why he left it there.
He was trying to use it for a while. He just had to take his time.
He was not trying.
Oh,
He only
okay.
tried to use it once.
No, he was trying to rip it off the ground.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Mark 1.
No. You're right.
Yeah,
he used it only
used it
once.
because,
Because it was an improvised
it was
weapon.
improvised weapon.
It's an
You
improvised
usually
weapon.
don't use improvised weapons more than once,
Look,
except for maybe a frying pan.
Look, neither one of you gave an improvised weapon for number 1. Okay.
Hey,
What was
I
your
said
number
a
one again?
pencil.
A
Yeah.
pencil, yeah.
Okay.
A pencil specifically brought as a weapon.
No.
No,
was
he
brought
picked it up
as
off
a
the
magic
table.
trick.
Didn't he?
It did not. No,
I don't know.
It was a magic. Okay, it was a magic trick. The
was a
Mark
magic
1 is absolutely not
it
an
was
improvised.
Improvised. It was
improvised
untested.
into-
The Mark
Oh, well.
I was untested. He didn't even know for sure it was going to work. He was making it on the fly, putting pieces together, hoping for the best.
And in
It is
mine,
an improvised
he didn't
weapon.
even use the sharp end of the pencil. Okay. So how's that for some improvisation?
Improvisation.
Yes.
Okay.
Mark I, improv.
Mark 1 improvised weapon. That's crazy. A flying.
So if he had built it in 2 hours,
no,
you're
the
saying
2 hours thing was not. It was.
Well, how about this? They were telling him to make the Jericho missile, and he improvised. He made the Mach 1.
it's an improvised weapon.
It is definitely a
It
weapon.
was untested. He didn't sit there.
Untested does not mean improvised.
It was untested. He didn't know if it was going to work. He was putting it together on the fly and hoping for the best. Yes, I realize he's a genius, billionaire, philanthropy, blah, 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 blah,
Nailed it.
playboy.
The cat tried to attack your hand when you did that.
Improvised weapon, 100%.
All right.
When
so what's your number
Oppenheimer
one?
helped build the first bomb,
They did testing.
Oh, hey.
the first
or the door.
the
I'm guessing it's Samantha's mom.
the first time that they tested it, they did not say, "Hey, let's test this improvised weapon." Because it's
They didn't build it from a box of scraps in a cave.
scraps in a cave.
It is an improvised weapon.
We will agree to disagree on this one.
Improvised. Hey, at least James kind of backs me on it. Improvised weapon.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
my number 1 was already said. Not already said on the list, but you said it because you were
Well,
angry.
we're getting ready to eat and
Then
watch
I-
a movie, so.
So it is the arm of the paper cutter from the faculty.
Oh, from the faculty.
Yes,
I didn't even think about that.
that is
That weapon is the only reason why you wanted to do this.
that is 100% the only reason I wanted to do this list. It has always been and probably will forever be my number 1 improvised weapon because that shit is fucking scary.
That actually would have been on my list if I had thought about it. I did it.
Just the fucking.
I like that movie.
And no, I'm not talking about like one of the little desk ones. I mean like the
The
fucking
big ones.
one of the
2-3
paper-
foot
yeah.
ones. The one that's a goddamn samurai sword when you rip that shit off of there.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to see it take on the Mark One.
I couldn't even order it.
One's an improvised weapon. One's an engineered fucking killing machine.
I'd like
Improvised
to see
weapon.
it take on a pencil
Yeah,
eraser. Pencil eraser, okay? Yeah.
it can't disappear
Magic
like that
trick.
pencil can.
That's
I mean, it could if you shoved it up someone's ass, but
yikes.
Hello.
Hey, and Bob's your uncle.
That took a turn.
All right. So Obviously, my number one was the best
Wrong.
number one.
My number one was the best number one.
This time, I have to give it to you.
Yeah, that one was
Yes,
really good.
that would have definitely been on my list had I thought about it.
I will concede that there were definitely a couple that I missed that were on your guys' list that were really good.
Like the Mark one.
I mean, Thomas the Train.
Thomas the Train was a really good one. Yes.
Yes.
But that was 45 minutes. Dang. Flew by pretty quick.
Yes, it did.
Next
All right,
week.
well, I got to get off here anyways because it is dinner time.
All right, get out of
Have
here.
dinner, James.
Thanks for
Have
stopping
dinner.
by.
Man.
Appreciate it.
Enjoy your
Talk
dinners.
to you
what I
later,
meant to say.
man.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Well, that was fun. Thanks for coming along for the ride.
Oh, look, a bearded dragon.
I didn't say chat this time. So, thank you for hanging with us. If you're new to the channel, go back and check out all the other episodes. Tell me what you think about it.
Can you do that?
We are trying to build more of a following on YouTube, but I appreciate all the downloads on the podcasts as well. Anywhere you get your podcasting platforms, we are available.
Bucky says a bearded dragon would be a great improvised weapon. You could throw it on someone's face and it would claw them.
Rawr. Good job, Bucky. But other than that, go check out my streaming. Completely twitch.tv/completely unrelated 740. If you like gaming, we bullshit around and be mean to each other, and it's quite the hoot.
It's a loving environment.
It's a loving environment. But if you have been here, I appreciate the continued support. Thank you to everybody who is and continues and has and will in the future listened, and listening. Not in that order. And help me grow my channel. I want to be we'll be the size of San Francisco in a couple of years.
Do you want to be the very best?
Like no one ever was.
That's what I thought.
Yep. So to do that, remember to tell your friends and tell your family, and I don't give a shit if you tell your enemies as long as we're going to tell them.